Alright folks, in this video we're going to solve A and W, DQ, the Treatzza pizza, which I have one, and the mayor that designated the local gym that I go to every single day. Just for fun, as always. So, praise God, this is getting erased. We just did this morning. All right, here we go. Okay, so I love how God leads me. Pure three-fest all the time. So this morning I go to the gym, and the gym, both words divide by 3. The name of the gym is Willoughby Community Center. That divides by 3 in 3 words. And lo and behold, for the first time in my life, though I've been going to that gym multiple times, like a lot, I see the plaque of dedication for this community center. And it was opened by Mayor Rick Green on such and such a day. And lo and behold, I do the math on Mayor Rick Green, and he's screaming out love like you wouldn't believe. And that plaque is baked in there until kingdom come. So we're gonna... The question everyone wants to know is, can we find love in Mayor Rick Green? I sure hope so. He was the mayor after all. So we're going to get him on the board, solve that, and then we're going to solve the Treatzza pizza. The only cold pizza in the history of mankind that actually tastes good and is supposed to be cold. And they are delicious. And I was led by the Holy Ghost to get one because Treatzza pizza divides by 3. We're going to do the math on Treatzza pizza, find love in Treatzza pizza. We've solved DQ. We're just going to dig in a little bit. And in particular, we got score, which divides by 3, S-K-O-R. Okay. And then we also went to A&W and harvested a bunch of gems from A&W that are going to make you laugh and are quite disturbing actually, but extremely awesome. So first things first. And then we're going to solve the current mayor of Langley by Divine Ordinance, who just made a speech yesterday to open the park right across the street, whose name is Love plus Love plus Love. One thing at a time though. So, can we find love in Mayor Rick Green? Mayor Rick Green. And this is so screamingly obvious for the number 3. Okay. Remember folks, all you have to know is this. God is sovereign, and God is love. Okay? Everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be for His maximum glory and pleasure at all times. You just go around scooping up the gold like a giant Easter egg hunt everywhere you go in the universe. So that's what we're doing. Okay? So the gym that I go to was opened by Mayor Rick Green, who was obviously the mayor of Langley at some point. Now it's Mayor Jack Froes, which we are also going to put on the board. So we solve 2 mayors here that by Divine Ordinance divide by 3. Okay. So, watch this. This is disturbing though. And then in front of this there was the word by, opened by. And the reason I'm putting that in there is because this is half a love, but this is disturbing how this text screams out love so perfectly. Can you find love in the mayor? Yeah, it's right in the front. This equals love perfectly. It also spells mayo. Can you find love in mayo? Yeah. Love equals mayo. If we didn't eat mayo, how good looking would we be? I mean, we'd all be so thin. Okay, no. Honey, eat more mayo. Mayo equals love. So now, this is actually disturbing. So now, of course, mayor is 72. So here's another love. R, R, R. Dong, dong. Love again. And then you put these guys together to make an 18. And then you got 12 here and 24 here. Well, wait a second, that adds to another love perfectly. Like, and that's why I'm deliberately picking this one. I didn't know it added up that perfectly, but I checked it while I was in there. But, so look now, you got 18 points here, these two are 12, and this is 24. Well, that's 3 numbers that go up by 6s. Okay. surrounding 18, which means it's triple of 18, which means these guys equal a third love. It's that divine. And these letters are written in all capitals, just like this, on a plaque that is baked until Jesus Christ returns for the glory of the Trinity on the inside of the community center where I go to the gym and lift weights regularly and have been doing so for months. Okay, so it's an Easter egg hunt. So can you find love in Mayor Rick Green? Yeah, 3 times. Love plus love plus love. Perfectly, like bang on the nose, and we found the 3 loves. And then in this bar in front is 27, which is half a love. There you go. And so now and then Langley, BC, Canada divides by 3. And so now the current mayor is Mayor Jack Forrest, and I'm just going to show you he divides by 3. You can find more things for your life. This all divides by 3, this divides by 3. The bookends knit together to divide by 3, and this all divides by 3. Okay? Well, what the hey, let's just find love in Mayor Jack Forrest here. Here's 12, here's love number 1. There's this love number 2 that we found in Mayo there. And then what do we have left? We have 15, we have 18 plus 15 is 33 plus 18, 51. So love plus 51. Wow. He's exactly 3 points less than Mayor Rick Green. That is shocking. So Mayor Rick Green is 159. Mayor Jack Frost is 162. And Frost is 159. That's insane. So both of these Langley mayors divide by 3, differing by 3 points exactly. Miracle. And then you can subtract the word mayor if you want. Just take those names and three fast. There you go. Okay. Cool one as an introduction. But now we're getting to the fun stuff. A and W. Because everyone loves A and W. And I'm going to inspire you to get into A and W. Okay. So the first and most obvious thing, we're going to start with the obvious ones and I'm going to take you into some cooler ones. Okay. The most obvious thing, of course, is that A plus W is 24,888. Okay. 24,888 by Divine Ordinance. Okay. Now the colors of A and W, and then which I happen to have these colors right here, are brown and orange. Okay. Brown equals 72. A triple of 24. 72, a triple of triple eights. Okay? I always like to draw it like this. It's a tic-tac-toe board with 8s in every space. 8 times 9. A triple of triple eights. That's brown. B-R-O-W-N. And then the other color of A and W is orange, which is 12 points less. So all of this is dividing by 12. And certainly it's all for the number 3, the glory of the Trinity, okay? But A and W is 24 double 12. Brown is triple of that. Orange is 12 points less. They all divide by 12, 3, okay? So these are the official colors of A and W. Put them together, you get 132 if you want for number 3. Done, okay? Now, I'm going to give you more awesome gems here, okay? So in honor of A and W, now we're going to write in brown for the rest of this. When you, of course the word burgers divides by 3, but we're getting to that in a second. When you go into A and W, okay, the most famous item is their A and W root beer. A and W root beer divides by 3, comes in a frosty mug. Frosty mug divides by 3, but what's really cool is who served the first frosty mug root beer, and they are proud of this. On the inside of an A and W, you'll see this history. Just scoop up the big gems that they're presenting to you, okay, from their history. They say in the year 1919, Roy Allen served the very first frosty mug root beer, okay? And A&W root beer is the best tasting root beer there is, especially when it comes in their glass frosty mug. I got a refill. I drank 2 of those things consecutively, together with a Papa Burger and onion rings, and best tasting root beer there is. Period. A&W root beer. So I gotta watch this. So who served the first A&W root beer? Well, Roy Allen, and this is written all over the walls on the inside of an A&W. By Divine Ordinance, Roy Allen divides by 3. Okay, remember, God is sovereign. Can you find love in Roy Allen? Yep. Already did. I'll use brown and orange in honor of A&W. There's the famous 39 plus 15. There's love number 1. And then the rest of the letters are 24, make 48. Okay? Done. And that all adds to 102, which is a very famous number because it's the first 3-digit number that divides by 3 perfectly to the glory of the Triune God. I didn't know this fact until I went into A&W, and I'm reading the information on the walls, and they have this everywhere, of who served. Roy Allen served, and Allen, the A in Allen, is the A in A&W. Okay? The A&W comes from the first letters of the last name of the 2 gentlemen who founded the company. So Roy Allen of the A in A&W is the first one who served the first frosty mug. And this happened in the year 1919. That's a lot older than most of us. Okay? That's almost 100 years ago that these frosty mugs have been blessing people in the name of the Trinity. So we're going to solve frosty mug in a second because that is the quintessential item of A&W. The frosty mug. Like, that is what sets them apart from any other restaurant in the world. A frosty mug with root beer. Okay? And then A&W root beer, when you speak that in full grandoise text with a full and in there, okay? Remember, this ampersand is like a wild card, okay? You can play around with it. You can put A plus W, 24, okay? And ignore this, or sometimes you can actually spell out the A and the A and D, okay? Interestingly, I believe the ampersand used to be classified as the 27th letter of the alphabet. Okay? If that is true, if we take that to be true, you can add 27 to this 24 that you already have here, and it's all going to divide by 3 in even more symphony. Okay? But there you go. The first is always the most glorious. Roy Allen. There. 3. Now we're going to solve the frosty mug. Oh, frosty mug. It's so easy to solve. Such a pleasure to solve things with your mind while you're enjoying them. And while I was there, the people that worked there always said enjoy. They were very careful to say the word enjoy whenever they presented a food item to you, both when I got my meal and when I got the refill on my root beer. The last, enjoy. Why? Because enjoy equals Jehovah. With an O wrapped in love. That's why we say it. Enjoy equals Jehovah. With an O wrapped in love, it also equals checkmate. Okay, the final word in a chess game, and on with all the... Okay, so we want to solve the famous frosty mug. And remember, the word famous divides by 3, and you can find love in famous. It's love plus you. Okay? So we're going to solve the famous frosty mug of A&W, because that is... I mean, you go in there and they have the black and white photos of all the... Remember when they used to serve in drive-ins and the waitresses would actually bring out the trays to the cars and hand you the frosty mug on a hot day and hand you your burgers. A&W is old. It's old. So this is an awesome gem we're solving. We're very careful to take the time doing this. Okay, so... the frosty mug. Let's solve the frosty mug. And then when you get a frosty mug, and then I also, at the same time, I want to solve A and W root beer. Okay? Because this is what comes out of your mouth. Okay? The root beer is really easy to solve. Okay? It's very obvious. Starts and ends with R, which is king for 3. Then you've got these, and then you've got another 18 right here, or another 12 points right there. And then this T is just waiting to get married. Okay. In this case in there. Or if you just talk about root beers. Okay. There's only one thing better than one root beer, and that's multiple root beers. Okay. But when you just say A and W root beer, that's what comes out of your mouth. Okay? Remember I told you this ampersand is like a wild card? A and W root beer. That's what comes out of your mouth. That is like their famous product, A&W root beer. What does that all add to? I have no idea. This will be the first time in history that I add this up. But let's do it, and then we want to solve the frosty mug. And on the frosty mug, when you have one of these A&W frosty mugs, and by the way, a glass mug divides by 3 as well. It is a glass mug. A glass mug, a frosty mug. I insist on getting all these words up here. When you have the official A&W frosty mug, okay, there is one number on it. There's a number on it. And that's the year that apparently, I don't know why it says since 1956. I don't know why that year is on the frosty mug, and then there's these posters on the wall that say 1919 was the first time Roy Allen served a frosty mug. It seems kind of weird. But all I do know is that the 1956 that's stamped on the frosty mugs of A&W divides by 3 perfectly. Okay, so that's an added gem for you. And then of course, if you understand the glory of the number 8, a frosty mug is an octagon. It's a perfect octagon. Jesus equals 8 at 8, Lord equals 800, in Greek, King equals 848, Savior in Christ equals 1408, 1480. We're all breathing element 8 to stay alive. Love equals 8 in Hebrew. I can go into 8 land. Anyways, every octagon glorifies Jesus equals 8 at 8. Okay. Anyways, so A&W root beer. Let's just solve that famous product because it is a very famous product. I want to keep using orange here. Well, can we find love in A&W root beer? Sure we can. So there's 18, 18, 18. There's love number 1. And now let's go, 20, 33 plus, 24. Okay, here's another one. Put the A and the W together, make 24, and then the 2 O's makes another love. So we have 2 loves already, and then 33 points on top, 21 plus 12. So A&W root beer is very beautiful. It's love plus 33. And remember how king 33 is for the number 3. 33 equals amen, equals name, equals epic. And on, okay? So that is awesome. A&W root beer in 9 letters, see that? 9 letters, 3 times 3, adds to love plus 33, which is 141, which is 3 times the 15th prime, which is 3 times the 3rd prime. There you go. We've just solved all A&W root beer in the name of love. Perfect. Okay, now let's solve the frosty mug, because that is a big part of the experience that makes the root beer taste so good. And just big mug. So the frosty mug, there's love sitting right at the center, right there. And then 32, and you've got 45 points from these plus 1s. And then you've got the remaining letters divided by 3, which is 45 plus 21, 66, 90. So love plus 90. Wow, frosty mug equals 144, 12 times 12. That's so king, it's ridiculous. And you can find the 2 loves in that 20, yeah, if you can pull off a 36, you can easily find the 2 loves in there. But I'll leave you to do that one for homework. Done, the frosty mug solved. And then a glass mug is GG 1427. 27, 30, 60. Wow, a glass mug equals 99. So a frosty mug is 144, 12 times 12. A glass mug is 99, a triple of 33. Both of those are kings for the number 3. So whether you have a glass mug or, better yet, a frosty mug. Okay? Both are kings for the number 3. And then the year that's written on the official A&W frosty mug is 1956. Which digits divide by 3? That year divides by 3, because 6 plus 6, 1 plus 5 plus 6 plus 9 divides by 3. In fact, those digits add 21, simple set of 3s. Okay. And then A&W, of course, is written on the side. 24, 24, triple A, triple A, triple A. Okay. in brown plus orange, no less. So frosty mug divides by 12. Brown plus orange divides by 12. Both words divide by 12. Put these together, you get 132. 12 points less than a frosty mug. You getting how God is sovereign and ordained all these things and make sure he gets the glory for all of them using numbers, okay? And then when you go there, you place your order. Order equals 60. Let me double check my numbers on that. Yes, order equals 60 equals orange. Order here, and then here is 18 divided by 3. So, and okay. And then in A&W they have a clock that says ice cold. A&W root beer. Literally, it's on the clock. Like every A&W clock in any one of the restaurants says A&W ice cold root beer. So now you can add the ordained gem of ice colds to what we already solved here. Ice cold. That's really obvious because all these letters divide by 3 and then the D and the E knit together to make 9. So ice cold is 36 plus, ice cold is 51 divides by 3, so you can add that to what we solved in A&W. 51. So love plus 84. Or love plus 30. Ice cold A&W root beer. Love plus 30. And you can easily knit these together to find the 3 loves. Very, very easy. Okay. And that's written like on the clock. Okay. Oh, now the best part of all. This is going to blow your mind. And this is really funny. But it's really obvious and it's really awesome. When I was at, oh yeah, I just get awesome gems everywhere we go. Why do most businesses open at 9? Because 9 divides by 3, both numerically and in text. And then some businesses open at 10, like the DQ opens at 10. Well, because 10, T-E-N, divides by 3. And then 5 divides by 3 in text. When I walked into the A&W, on the front of the door is the sign Our Hours. Some places say business hours. Well, can you find love in our hours? Of course you can. It's too obvious. Love, love, half a love. Okay? Other places say business hours. Well, this morning we found love plus love in business, every other letter making love number 1. Business is love plus love. And then hours is love plus half a love. So whether the sign says our hours, like it did on A&W, or business hours, it's all screaming out love by Divine Ordinance. Okay? And of course the hours are just pure numbers. Yeah, here's the numbers. Don't be late. Okay. Now, the best part of all, and when I go places, the Holy Ghost says to me, just speak from your gut. I don't even look at menus most of the time. I just say what it is that I want, and lo and behold, I end up doing the math on average. So I got a Papa Burger from A&W while I was there, and Papa Burger divides by 3. Now this is so amazing, because as I was looking on the walls, I saw the big 3. You've got the Mama Burger, the Papa Burger, and the Grandpa Burger. Well, all 3 of those divide by 3. And then the Papa Burger comes in this package that tells me what all 6 of the burgers are. There are 6 burgers at Burger King, and lo and behold, you add them all up and it all divides by 3. And so my only suggestion now for A&W is to make a great grandpa burger and a grandma burger, because a grandma burger would divide by 3 just like the grandpa burger, and then the word great divides by 3, so you can make a great grandpa burger. And every time the customer says great, you just add another half a pound of beef patty to the burger they already got. So if someone gets a great grandpa burger, they get 4 patties. Someone gets a great grandpa burger, they get 8 patties, and you just charge $1 more for each, or 99 cents for the number 3 for every single patty they get. And if they're really good, you'll have the Adam and Eve burger, which essentially takes them to roughly, I don't know, 250 generations back from us to Adam and Eve 6,000 years ago. And so you'll get a burger that's got about 250 patties. Okay. But here it is, folks. You just have, here it is. Do the math yourself. It's so simple. All 4 of them the 4 biggest burgers at A and W all divide by 3, and then the teen and the matzah knit together to divide by 3. So look, I'll show it to you right now. Mama burger divides by 3. Add the word burger after it. Okay? And then the A knits together with the B. Mama burger divides by 3. Papa burger divides by 3. Grandpa burger divides by 3. Uncle burger divides by 3. And then teen and matzah combined make a multiple of 3. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 burgers that all divide by 3. And you can put this in the computer and you'll be shocked at how beautiful all the 3s are. Because God is sovereign. It's that simple. Okay? So I'm just going to solve the Papa burger because that's the one that I consumed today. Papa burger. Papa burger. Can you find love in the Papa burger? Of course you can. You can't find love in the Papa burger. Where can you? I'm going to need to make sure this Treatzza pizza doesn't get too doesn't melt or anything. Store this in the freezer. Can you find love in the Papa burger? Sure you can. 3 18s sitting right here. 18, 18. In fact, you got another 18 with the P and the V. So that's already love number 1, plus another 18, plus another 33. So it's love plus 51 equals 105. Very nice. For the number 3. Okay. And then, like I just said on all the rest, you can do the math on all the rest, combine all 6 of them. And you could make a grandma burger, because that would divide by 3. But here's my honest, hilarious suggestion. The grandpa burger basically just adds another patty to what is the papa burger. You know? Basically another patty for the fact that there's a generation, you know, here's the bun on the top. Here's the bun on the bottom, so to speak. It's not really the way, the bun is not much wider than the patties and these things. But so there's your grandpa burger. With 3 beef patties, and of course beef divides by 3. Okay. There's your grandpa burger. Now you should make a great grandpa burger that adds another patty in there. Another patty for every single great. Because great divides by 3. Call it the great grandpa burger. Every single time the customer says great, you give them an extra patty for 99 cents. Because 99 is king for the number 3 and great divides by 3. Or better yet, make it even cheaper than that. Like 50 cents or something. And then so you can order the great grandpa burger. And essentially get a burger that takes you, you know, like here. So here, I want the great grandpa burger. And it'll all divide by 3. And then they need to introduce the grandma burger, because grandma burger divides by 3 just like grandpa burger. The only difference between a grandma burger and the grandpa burger is the grandma burger would have a bow on top. And maybe slightly different seasoning or something like that. And so if you're really good, you'll get the great grandpa burger, like this. And that might cost you maybe $30. But you can eat beef for the whole month. And then if you're really good, like I said, you'll get the Adam and Eve burger. And I already did the math. The Adam and Eve burger divides by 3 perfectly. And what the Adam and Eve burger would therefore be is taking your great-grandpa all the way back to Adam, which I was trying to figure it out in my mind, how many generations that would be. So how many patties would that be? There's 6,000, just over 6,000 years between Adam and myself. Okay, if you estimate that the average person had their first kid at age 30, you know, technically that would only be 200 generations, which is shockingly low. And yet that's what it could be. Okay, maybe 250, I don't know. Okay, so for the glory of God, I'm going to write this on the board. The Adam and Eve burger. Because remember, Adam plus Eve by Divine Ordinance divides by 3, equaling 45. Okay. And then the offset you need to knit together with the word burger is a +1. That's why burgers, plural, divides by 3 in beautiful symmetry from the outside in. And Papa burger divides by 3 because you've got this +1 and then there's this divides by 3. So, and same thing, it's just amazing to me how all of them just work. As I say often, It's amazing, yet not at all surprising, because God is sovereign. That's all you have to do. He's sovereign. You just accept that everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be, and just scoop up the gold. Okay, so now Adam plus Eve divides by... So now the Adam and Eve burger. I'm telling you, A&W should do this. Because remember, A&W is home of the burger family. That's it. Well, we need to introduce the great grandpa burger, and with the option of going to the great grandpa burger. Remember, they get a patty for every single time they say great. Okay, the great grandpa burger divides by 3, and now they're pushing really high, and just like, and it comes out about this high, and they're just like, oh yeah, I got the great grandpa burger. But if they're really cool, they'll order the Adam and Eve burger, which just saves them from having to say 250 greats, because you've just counted all the generations of humanity up until the present date to go back to Adam and Eve. Okay, so the Adam and Eve burger will come with 250 beef patties, and therefore it'll cost you about $200, but you'll be eating beef happily for the next 2 months. There you go. There you go. So that's my God glorifying, the Adam and Eve burger on top of all the famous burgers at A&W that divide by 3. And you can see, folks, they all have them trademarked TM, because TM equals 33 by Divine Ordinance. TM equals name equals 33. TM. And I've tried them all. I like them all. I like the uncle burger. I like the grandpa burger. I like the papa burger. I like the mama burger. I usually don't eat anything less than this. I will not eat down here. In fact, I can't even remember what a teen burger or a matzo burger tastes like. But all the biggest ones divide by 3, and then these two guys knit together with the word burger to divide by 3. So you can throw all 6 of these into the computer. It divides by 3. Then add the word burger to have 6 burgers on the end of all of them, and then solve that in the computer. You know what? We can do it right now. We can do it right now. Why not? Let's solve the 6 official burgers of A&W, which are its pride and joy. And this is a very old franchise. It's a very big franchise. I believe it's like second in the United States. Anyways, you can read about it on Wikipedia, but I really do. So you see, they've got a grandpa burger, but they don't have a grandma burger. Okay? They should have, anyways, but the great grandpa burger, just now you're just adding beef patties every time they say great. Until you go back to Adam and Eve. Okay? Or you could just say the Adam burger, if you just want to, because Adam burger divides by 3. Because again, you've got the +1, this divides by 3. So the Adam burger. The Adam burger, that would mean, you know, you're going to your great 250 greats grandpa. Just say, I want the Adam burger. And they'll come out with a burger that's about 3 feet high, that's got 250 patties in it, and it'll cost you about $200. But someone needs to create and order the Adam burger and eat it over time. Okay, because it divides by 3. Okay, so let's go to the computer, and we are going to solve right now the official 6 names of the 6 burgers of A&W, to the glory of the Triune God. This is fun stuff. So I'm going to bring you over to the computer here as soon as I can. I'll just get my little stand here. It is fun. Okay, so here we go. Zoom out. We just finished uploading our video of business equals love plus love. And so now we are going to solve the we are going to solve the 6 names of A&W's burgers to the glory of the Triune God. Here we go. Here we go. Teen. Won't take long. I mean, consider how quick this is and how many millions of these burgers have been served in world history and are being served right now as we speak. Grandpa, uncle. So here's the 6 names of the burgers. So put these together. Wow, 303. First time I've seen this in world history, and the current date and time is exactly that, just for historic purposes. 303, I mean, that's obvious. I mean, that just hits you in the face like a truck. 303, you got to be kidding me. I mean, that's just perfect beyond reason. I'm just going to get that centered in the... There it is. The 6 official burgers of A&W add to 303. 3-digit all-factor 3 mirror number. What more can you ask for? And then that's 3 times the 26 prime. 26 equals God. Oh, by the way, coming up to Treatzza pizza, the word pizza is a triple of 26. Literally, God, God, God. Okay? So, remind your kids to give thanks to God, 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 the 3-person God, whenever they eat pizza, and show them the math on it. So now we're going to add the word burger to all of these, okay? And I just want to, and we're going to do them all one by one. So that's amazing. Well, let's just copy and paste this. And so all of these ones, the biggest ones, all divide by 3, which are the ones I order. So the Papa Burger, which I got today. And now we're just going to see bonus effects for the number 3. And this is now just being recorded for historic purposes. All these bonus effects on these burgers here. So here's the Papa Burger. Okay, lovely hopscotch effect, chain links. So the obvious chain link here, but in these is the A and the B to equal 3 exactly, and that happens in 4 out of 6 of these burgers. Very obvious, obvious. A plus B equals 3. I mean, it doesn't get any more simple and obvious for the number 3. And I'm just going to fix this wobbling here on the camera. There, that should be better. Even if it's angled, I'd rather have it angled than bobbing. Doesn't matter. Just put this back up in the middle. Okay. So, there's the Papa Burger, which I had today. Here's the artistic effects for the number 3. Actually, this is not even head on. There, that's more head on. That's good. And now here's the Mama Burger. Wow, 99 perfectly. Again, the hopscotch effect, just like the Papa Burger. And that's really obvious because the M and the P are the same +1 offset. Amazing. So look at the obvious similarity. Look at the total similarity in the artistic effects between the Papa Burger and the Mama Burger. Just obvious. Both 10 letters, of course. You can put them together. And now you'll continue the hopscotch. And amazing. Amazing. So now the Grandpa Burger. And we're going to do the Great Grandpa Burger after this. And we're going to add mine, which is the Adam Burger. And then the Adam and Eve Burger. Okay. And then we're going to do the Great. And you can stick the word the. And you should always stick the word the in front of all these to push it to the highest. We're going to do that afterward. We're going to do the Great Grandpa Burger. So we're going to add 4 patties just to show you what I think they should do. The Great Grandpa Burger. Okay. So now the Uncle Burger. How does he? Lovely hopscotch as well. 126 divides by 3. And then you'll see that Matzah and teen knit together to divide by 3. A triple of the 24th prime. Beautiful. You can just see what Matzah and teen individually. Wow. No, interesting. That was interesting. Oh, right. Yeah, of course. No, they have to have the word burger in there. So, now what does all this add to? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Folks, I have not seen this. I did not plan this. I did not know that this was going to be this good. But I testify that the most beautiful, stunning mathematical gems are the ones that require the most faith. That is to say, who would ever take the time to go home to their computer and actually add up the 6 burgers of A&W in full? Well, we just did it. We just did it to the glory of the Trinity, and look at what you are staring at. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. That's a triple of 243, which is very rare all by itself. Like most numbers, like if you see 243, that's like the king. But here we see a triple of that. It's like winning the lottery. Like the jackpot lottery. Okay? Well, there you go. Wow. Crazy. Wow. Just amazing. Okay. And so That's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So those are the official 6 burgers of A&W solved. You're going to want to go there now. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Wow. Okay, so now let's do what we should do, and I'm just going to write that down. Okay, because that is too epic. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. That was fantastic. And A&W opens at 9, okay, each day. The DQ opens at 10. Well, both words divide by 3, okay? 9 divides by 3, 10 divides by 3. I believe the A&W closes at 11, okay? Well, 11 divides by 3, okay? Just, you put the 2 together, you get 3s, okay? Anyways, and that's why most places open at 9, because the word 9 divides by 3, or 10, the word 10 divides by 3, and then people work until 5. Why? Because 5 divides by 3. 5 equals 9. There you go. Now you know why the average working hours are 9 to 5. Because 9 equals 5 equals 42. Genius. That's just a big revelation right now. So that's another gem for us in real time. Amazing. So it's what comes out of your mouth in text. Okay. So now we have to put the word the in front of all these, okay? Because you should always push it. So the teen burger, okay? The matzo burger. Let's just copy this and paste it 6. Get 6 of them. And so let's jump to the grand total. Now we can, just for historic purposes, I'm honestly going to do the ones that divide by 3 again, one by one, and just record the artistic effects that you see there for the number 3. There's the Papa burger. There's the Grandpa burger. He gets the 6 days of creation pattern. Every chain link in there. Wow, look at how you get both chain links in these 3 here. And I testify that these are the 3. These 3 in particular are on a poster that I saw at the Langley A&W today. They were advertising these 3. This one was, I guess there was an advertisement for Bacon Edition or something. This one was priced at $5. This one was $6. This one was $7. But they had the 3 of them lined up. And look, each one of these has chain link, chain link, chain link, chain link, chain link, chain link for the number 3. Very obvious. And then the Uncle Burger. So let's just, and then you can stack all these together and you're getting your 3 fest there. That divides by love. So let's just jump to the kisser here. Oh my goodness. That is 3 times 3 times 103. Which is king all by itself, the 27th prime, which is 3 times 3 times 3. It does not get any better than this, folks. I'm telling you, it does not. That's 900 plus the perfect cube of 3. It's like, good night, 3 times 309. Like, what more can you ask for? So there you go. There's another over-the-top home run for you on the official 6 burgers of, oh, we forgot to add the bonus. Now what you should do is add the TM everywhere, the 6 TMs, because TM equals 33. By the way, in the French there, uncle will also divide by 3 because the O substitutes for the U. The grandpapa will not quite, but English. So now, I'm serious, folks. Push it to the maximum. So we're just going to max out here by putting the official TM equals 33 on the end of all this. Boom. I insist on pushing things as high as possible. Ready? Over 1,000 points now. Wow. 15 times 15 times 5. Good night. That's the Queen's birth name times 5. Good night. Anything that divides by 5 glorifies 3 because 5 is the 3rd prime. Well, listen to this, therefore. You've got the perfect cube of the 3rd prime times 3 times 3. Okay? Because that's 125 times 3 times 3, which is the cube of the 3rd prime times 3 times 3. So altogether, 3 times 3 times the 3rd prime times the 3rd prime times the 3rd prime. That was worth it. That's a nice grand total there. If you just put the TMs on these names here, teen burger, matzo burger, papa burger, because they don't have the TM on the word papa, they have the TM on the word papa burger, okay? So there's the official. Well, amazingly, but not surprisingly, that equals what we saw with the thes, because of course the word the equals TM. Okay, so we've just gotten the same total now by putting the TM on the end rather than the in the front. So there's the same number we had before, 3 times 3 times 103, the 27th prime. There you go, I'm satisfied now. Okay, so let's press on. I want to solve mine. My suggestion, the atom burger. Now, again, this is because we are all one family, folks. Our great-grandpa is Adam. All of us. So, if we can have the grandpa burger, we should have the great-grandpa burger. And the great-great-grandpa burger, which just adds another patty for every great you say. Well, my suggestion is we should have the Adam burger, which adds roughly 250 patties in order to take us all the way back to Adam. Okay? Or whatever many the exact generations is, okay? That's not my analysis right now. Okay, so the Adam burger, here's my suggestion. Wow, that adds to 90 perfectly. Chain linked, hopscotch effects. This is a good suggestion. And now watch this. When you add that, it's going to add to 1, 2, 3 perfectly. So there you go. The Adam burger equals 1, 2, 3. So there you go. We need to bring the Adam burger into A&W for the glory of the Triune God, and it's going to be miles of beef patties high. Literally, just stacked. One patty for every generation back to Adam. And then if Jesus Christ should tarry, we need to increase the number of patties generation over generation at A&W, because then there'll be an extra generation, because we're going all the way back to Adam each time. The Adam burger equals 1, 2, 3. Now the Adam and Eve burger, which was my original thought. Let's get this first. Beautiful, 3 times the 15th prime, and altogether, nice 3 fest there. Okay, and just for fun, the great. So what would a great grandpa burger be? Christ the Redeemer, Cristo Redentor, number of letters divides by 3, strokes divides by 3, all chain links. And look at this. Look at how obvious this is, because now you get chain linking. You get chain linking every step of the way. This is divine. So look at, you've got chain linking every step of the way. And when you chain greats together, you get TG, which is 27, the perfect cube of 3. So great grandpa burger. And then grandpa chains with burger to make 3 points exactly. So say it with me. 27 cube of 3, 27 cube of 3, 27 cube of 3, 27 cube of 3, 3. So, if you get a great grandpa burger, you get an extra patties, okay? That gives you 183 equals Christ the Redeemer, Cristo Redentor, letters and strokes will divide by 3, chain link, 6 days of creation pattern. So what happens if you go one generation back and get another patty? What are we going to push you up to now? Now you're up to 2, 3, 4. Okay? And what if we go another generation back and give you another patty? Now you're up to 285. And now we're going to push you over 300, okay? There you're up to 336 and 33 letters, 96 strokes, divides by 3, 8, 12, 24, all chain links, 27, 27, 27. So let's get fun here, and let's take you back. Let's take you way back. So now you're going to get a massive beef burger with 12 patties on top of the original grandpa burger. So you walk up to the till, and you say, I would like to order a great grandpa burger, please. And if the cashier is really good, they'll have heard those 12 greats, and they'll notice that you have to get 12 patties plus the patties of the grandpa burger, which I believe is 3. So now you should get 15 patties on your burger, and that'll cost you an extra 60 cents, or let's say, for each grate, or how about that, whatever grate adds to. 51, an extra 51 cents for each grate. We're taking things generous here, A 51-cent beef patty, please. So, here we go. How many? There we go. 8 divides by 8, 12, 24. There's all those 27 chain links reported there. And we're just sending you, let's get you over 1,000 points here. We need to get you over 1,000. Let's add 4 more beef patties. We got to push this burger to the moon. Almost there, okay. And then ultimately, we're going to save time by introducing the Adam burger, and that just jumps people to 250 patties. There you go. We're going to stop there. That is now a stunning array of greats that gives you, wow, 8 times 8 times 3 times 3 times 2. 8s and 3s. This glorifies 3. This divides by 3 beautifully. Okay, so there you go. There you go. I can't resist, folks. This is just too fun. I'm serious. Someone needs to order the great grandpa burger. In fact, they need to order even higher than that. They need to push it off the screen. So now there's so many greats, there's so many patties on your burger that it is just to the ceiling. And now you're over 3,000 points for the number 3, okay? 888 by the law of prime. This is, look at this, 8 times 399. We'll stop there. This is king for the number 3 times 8. 3, this is beautiful. 3 times 1064. 313, screaming out 3, screaming out 3. 888 by the law of prime, a sevenfold set thereof. This is literally 8 times 3 times the 8th prime, sevenfold set thereof. Okay, so someone needs to order this burger from A&W and get the exact number of patties, one for each grate, plus the number of patties in a grandpa burger, and do so to the glory of the Triune God, and then ultimately we'll save time saying all the greats by just introducing the Adam burger, which takes you back, all the way back to Adam, with a patty for each generation, to give you the Adam burger, which equals 1, 2, 3 perfectly. Which equals gold bullion, which equals Fort Knox, where all the gold bullion lives, which equals cold plus winter equals heat plus summer, and winter equals summer. So there you go. That was worth the price of admission. We solved, to our satisfaction, the entire burger story at A&W. And never forget, in the A&W logo there is an arrow. Okay, arrow divides by 3. TM equals 33. And